Susan is really very special to me. It's not very often that you find someone that has gone through some tough things in her life or his life and is willing to talk about it because he or she thinks that it would be helpful to others. So and the reason I introduced her family now, her husband now, is because some of the things I'm going to tell you shortly, I wanted you to understand in the right way. So, who is Susan Brauer? Let's take a few minutes to get to know this remarkable woman. Surely many of you will find you have something in common. As a 33-year-old mother of 6 with a high school diploma, it became apparent to Susan that without someone else's support, her family could not survive. This somber realization spurred her to begin classes at the local junior college with the full intent of learning how to type, never dreaming that the unknown odyssey upon which she was embarking would leave her with a soldering iron in hand. I told you she was different. The decision to go back to school as a returning woman forced Susan to face head-on her feelings of self-doubt and fear of failure ahead. And the prize she won for this inner battle was the knowledge that one is never too old to learn, and continuing education is a path to independence and self-respect. Today, Susan is Dean of Academic Affairs at DeVry University in Chicago. She's a successful engineer, an author, owner and president of a publishing company, and very actively working to empower women to believe in themselves and to follow their dreams. It is because Susan's journey from homemaker to hardware engineer that she has become passionate about sharing her experiences with other women for the purpose of enlightening, motivating, and encouraging them to pursue their own personal dreams. And it's for this purpose that Susan takes the opportunity whenever possible to speak to women of all ages and backgrounds, hoping to slip small nuggets of knowledge in their pockets to be used in the present or to be rediscovered when needed in the future. Susan has published a book. The title is Just Keep Dancing, and it reveals some of the major challenges she has faced. Having been among the 2.5 million American women per year that are abused, Susan provided for the reader to look into the tapestry of her life and the turbulent 20-year relationship and marriage to her childhood sweetheart, recounting how that relationship turned abusive and then ultimately violent and dangerous. Susan details the event that forced her to make a major life change and the story of how this self-awakening brought control, hope, and success into her life, leaves the reader with the powerful message that it truly is never too late to live happily ever after. Waiting to accept the 2011 IWPA Communicator of Achievement Award is the dynamic, inspirational, accomplished, yet continually growing Susan Brauer.